Okay, this is engine 31, and what we have here is we have a fire engine, we have another fire engine, which is a tanker, and a support truck, and we have an ambulance here. Right now the ambulance is out on run. Okay, so right now this here is our hall. This is where we live for 24 hours. This is where we sleep. This is where we eat. Everything we do is right here. When they get ready for a run, they call us and tell us over our system, and they send us out. Okay? That's our kitchen. There's our cook. Used to be our cook. He's going to a hazardous materials unit. He's going to leave us a couple shifts. So I guess Captain will have to start cooking. That's our captain, Mike Binkley. Need a bit of sleep. Every time somebody comes in and needs some out of the locker, they wake them up, of course. We have our weight bench here, our bicycle. So we exercise during the day. And these are usually where the ambulance sleeps, right here. So we sleep on the other side. Y'all walk this way. We got our own little TV back here. Okay, this is what we wear to go into a fire. Okay? What this does, this holds about anywhere, depending on how hard you're breathing, anywhere from about 15, it's called a 30-minute air vest, but it usually only lasts 30 minutes. It lasts usually about 15 to 20 minutes. By the time you go into a fire, you're so hyper and everything, so you're breathing harder and you're doing a lot of work. The way this works, you turn this on, and that sends air to right here. Okay, we have a mask. You feel it. All it is compressed air. It's not even oxygen. It's just compressed air. A long time ago, they used to have oxygen masks, but they found out that, of course, the oxygen, pure oxygen, fueled fire. Made it burn hotter. That's all it is. Y'all can look at this. We need that when we go into fires because the smoke. You see fires on TV all the time where people are going to fires. They're not like that. 1,000 degrees in just a few minutes. And once that happens, you can't breathe no more. So if you're ever in a house and it catches on fire, you've got to get out and get out quick. Because 9 times out of 10, by the time we get there, if you have not gotten out of the house, by the time we find you and get you out, the kids like to hide. They hide under beds, they hide in closets, and it makes our job harder. So by the time we go feeling around trying to find you, it's usually too late. So you've got to, when you're at your house, you've got to have fire drills, you've got to have your smoke detectors. Cub Scouts should have smoke detectors. Everybody got smoke detectors. Okay, they're cheap, you can get them for $6, $7, and they'll save your life. Believe me. You have to have smoke detectors. You've got to know how to get out of your house. How many of y'all live in a 2-story house? You live in a 2-story house? Is your bedroom upstairs? And you get out if it catches on fire up there? You need more than one way out. Don't count on going out your front door. Because if there's ever a fire there, believe me, it's going to be at the front door and you won't be able to get out. So you need to make sure you know how to get out of your house. At least 2 ways. And you need to be able to do it in the dark. Okay? Y'all have any questions about that? Okay. Y'all have fire extinguishers in your house? Little fire extinguishers? They're kitchen savers, believe me. You need to have a little one in there anyways for your grease fires, stuff like that. Now you're not supposed to fight no fires inside your home. Of course, mom and dad, if they're in there and something happens, the first thing they're going to do is throw water on a grease fire or something. When you do that, it's going all over the place. It's going to burn the whole house because grease just splatters all over. Okay? All right. So we went over how to get out of a house. Now, what do y'all do if the house catches on fire and there's a bunch of smoke? What?
Handle,
okay, smoke stays up high, normally, until the whole house gets full of smoke. So what do? How do you get out of a house that's full of smoke? What should you do?
You can jump out the window.
No, I'm not talking about jumping out. That's the last resort. Okay, it's real smoky up here, right? If you get down on the ground and crawl, you crawl, stay low when it's hot. When you see smoke, get down on your belly and crawl. And the whole time, keep talking and keep screaming. So other people in your house will hear. Okay.
In your home, should you have a fire drill? You know.
A fire drill?
This engine right here, it'll pump 1,250 gallons a
About
minute.
once a month.
If you got the water supply.
I'd go with once a
One
month.
on the other side,
Once a week.
1,000
Kids to meet.
gallons.
It's a time.
50 gallons of water in a tank. Behind those doors is a big tank.
So you only
One
got,
on
you
the
got one
other
door
side,
going
the
in
other
and out.
engine, it carries
We got to find
1,250
this door
gallons.
that's downstairs.
There's sometimes we don't have a fire hydrant. And when we don't,
can you
we
get out
have
on
to
a
use
balcony?
the water we're carrying right here on the trucks. And most of the time, that takes care of
So all
most
you
of the fires
got
that
is
we have.
a one door.
Okay? These are the hand lines that we usually use.
And we don't have fire breaks.
The big thing is if you live in a two-story apartment is you got
There's
kids.
nozzles on the end of all of them.
Okay. They got these ladders. They got
200 feet
chain
on
ladders.
this one.
And you set them by your
250 feet
window.
on this one. We got 100 feet on that.
It just falls right out to the ground. But you need two legs to go out.
But it's not.
You know they have.
That's using wood or to pull things down. Block axe is used like a hammer. You know how you use a hammer to knock things into the ground or into something we can use. You can see we got more holes. We got 1,500 feet of this kind. We've got 800 feet of this kind. This makes this is a generator. This makes our own electricity. Because a lot of times you power the fire or burn you wiring up in the house so you don't have any lights. So we make our own electricity. So we got some lights that we can set up in the house. We got a big fan that we can set up to blow smoke out of the house. See, and so we can, even though we don't have electricity, we do have electricity because we run off of diesel. Okay, and that makes a generator and it goes around, and then that makes electricity.
Is that how you turn on and off that switch?
Yeah, it's a switch right here, and it's a switch over on the side there, and we turn it on. We turn it on, and then you can plug things into it. See? Okay. What that does is we can pull this out of the back, and we can set it. And we can unfold it. And it's a big old tank. It's called a folding tank. And what it is it fills up like a swimming pool. And back up to it, and if you push this over to the side, water comes out real fast. It'll get rid of all 1,250 gallons in less than a minute. Will all come out into this tank. And then this one can go to another water supply, and this engine can take the water out of the tank. That's just a door.